Hello and welcome to America's favorite radio show. Your hosts today are yours truly, Jacob Fienberg, Ellen Ford, Ryan Ellis, and Daria Hu-Henderson. Today we are going to be taking a look into the Harlem Renaissance, Clara Bow, and Langston Hughes. Now onto a message from the Hershey Company, the best chocolate company in the world. Have you not had Hershey Kisses yet? If you haven't, you need to. These Hershey Kisses have been around for 14 wonderful years. The cost for these delicious bite-sized chocolates is just 5 cents for one. Also, because of the changes in production, you'll be able to get these Hershey Kisses premiumly wrapped by a wrapping machine. Don't forget where these kisses come from, the best company in the world, Hershey. Now that the ad is over, I think you should go buy a Hershey Kiss now from Hershey, Pennsylvania. This treat will melt in your mouth.
Langston Hughes was born February 1st, 1905 in Joplin, Missouri. He was raised by his mother and grandmother. He is an important figure in the Harlem Renaissance and makes the African American experience the subject of his writings. He writes poetry, plays, novels, and newspaper columns. One of his main mantras is sharing African American intellectual, literary, and artistic life. Hughes has stated in his own words, "Workers, roustabouts, and singers and job hunters are on Lenox Avenue in New York or 7th Street in Washington or South State in Chicago. People up today and downtown tomorrow, working this week and fired the next, beaten and baffled but determined not to be wholly beaten, buying furniture on the installment plan, filling the house with rumors that help pay the rent, hoping to get a new suit for Easter and pawning that suit before the 4th of July." Hughes rose to fame by writing the poem Negro Speaks Over Rivers in 1901, brought him considerable attention. After attending Columbia University, New York City in 1921 to 1922, he explored Harlem, forming a permanent attachment to what he called the Great Dark City. Hughes most recently won the Magazine Poetry Prize in 1925. Hughes received his degree in 1929. He had helped launch the influential magazine Fire in 1926, and he had also published a second collection of poetry, Flying Flies of the Jew, in 1927. It is a poetry collection that depicts deep African American culture. It was criticized by some for its title and for its frankness, but Hughes himself thought that it represented another step forward in his writing. It is a poetry collection that depicts deep African American culture. It was very well received by literary magazines and the white press, but very negatively criticized by the African American critics.
Now introducing the new groundbreaking invention of the decade, the washing machine. The washing machine is the next best way on how to wash and clean your clothes. It is used to wash clothes faster than ever. All you have to do is put your clothes into a wooden drum, then use a lever to start the cleaning process. This new and efficient machine is retailed for only $35. You can purchase this wonderful new appliance from your local Sunbeam Electric Iron Company.
Clara Gordon Bow was an actress who became famous in the 1920s silent film era. She was born July 29, 1902 in the Bay region in Brooklyn, New York. She was raised in a poor family with an abusive father and alcoholic mother. She found a way to escape her horrors from home by watching movies. At age 16, she entered into a magazine beauty contest and then won her first small role in the film Beyond the Rainbow. Even though her scenes were cut, she still continued to audition in New York and eventually got a role in Down to the Sea Ships film. Bow finally made her way to Hollywood and signed with the Perfect Pictures under honcho B.P. Schlossberg. She starred in an array of silent films such as Grip, The Plastic Age, and Dancing Mothers. In 2 years, she had already starred in 25 silent films. By 1927, Bow was the main character in the movie It. This movie became tremendous box office success, and Bow became an icon. She got a nickname called It Girl because of her fashion trends. Her trends were worn across the country. Women wanted to have the small lips and the short hair. She made activities that weren't considered regular in society into a normal thing. Many producers used her in their advertisements because of her popularity. Many advertisements included for clothes, hats, hairstyles, and makeup. She was also used in quotes to power themselves. For example, I'm a freak because I'm myself. She later on continued to show in silent films, but then started to take roles in talking films.
Thank you for tuning in to America's Favorite Radio Show. We hope to have you stop by another day and listen to more topics just like these. See you then!